I will
Right.
try.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I'll be bringing in Rabiatu. Um, she's already here to also share her experience with us with the digital training and the cloud parts. She's also one of our students, so let me make her the host. Or let me say Rabiat. Okay, I think Rabiat will do. Okay, I'm trying to add her. Promote. Okay, yeah, she's right here. So I'll make uh, I'll make you the host so that we can see your face and so that you can talk to us. So good evening, Rabiatu.
Good evening, Omi.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine too. How was work today?
I didn't go to work today. So
Okay,
schools, primary schools, yeah, are on holiday, so on midterm
oh,
break, so I'm at home for the week.
okay. So first of all, thanks for coming around tonight and sharing your experience with our incoming students. So I just want you to introduce yourself to us. So what do you do? Who are you? And let's get to know you, right? At least we know that you are a devout Muslim, as we can see. Right, but tell us other things about yourself. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Rabiat Mohammed, and I have a background in psychology and healthcare management.
Mm,
And I'm currently working as a teaching assistant here in the UK. So
okay. Mm, okay, cool. So how did you get to know about Agital?
So I got to find out about Hajital from my brother. He
Oh,
also attended Hajital training course cybersecurity. So he got to tell me about cloud computing.
oh, okay. So you came as a referral. I even
Yeah,
thought maybe you watched a webinar, but you were actually a referral. So your brother had sold digital to you.
yeah, he did.
Interesting. So the next question I want to ask you is, so how has the training program been so far? And what have you been able to do so far in the cloud as a result of the training? So just share with us your progress and your experience with Digital so far.
The training has been amazing, and I really applaud Miss Bumi. So she has been
Mm,
amazing. So I've learned a lot. I've learned Linux. We spent a month on Linux, which was really
mm,
nice. I've learned a lot. I've learned about how to migrate data from local server to the cloud. A whole lot. Like we've done Kubernetes, Terraform, and we're currently on Jenkins, CI/CD. So, and
mm.
on Sunday, we touched on Python. Yeah, I've learned a lot.
Okay. Mm. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So, okay, cool. So that's good. So have you been building projects?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We've been building projects and we've been documenting online on
Okay.
Hashnode as well.
Mm. So another thing I want to ask is, have you tried to maybe apply maybe for jobs, even though you might not be ready now? Have you been contacted by any recruiter? Just share with us your experience on the career side so far, even though you're not done yet, but just for us to know.
I haven't started applying for jobs yet. So
Okay.
I keep pushing it back, and I know it's not wise for me to keep pushing it like
Okay.
backwards and say, okay, when I'm done with this, I'll apply. So, but hopefully I'll start applying like
Okay.
this week and stuff.
Okay. But what's your reason actually for not starting yet?
Well, nothing really. Like I haven't had the, should I say, the chance.
Mm,
I haven't had the chance. I've been like so busy with a lot of stuff. It's just this week that I'm like relaxed and getting to
mm,
do other things, personal stuff.
okay. Okay, so then now that you're in the UK, because Akim is actually in the US. So how and you have a job as a teaching assistant, which I know is quite demanding. So how have you been able to cope with the demands of the training? Because we always advise people, standard advice is be ready to commit at least 2 hours every day. Even on days you don't have a class, just figure it out. Okay, I just need 2 hours every day. If you can commit 2 hours every day, you'll be fine. There's nothing in cloud that you want to master. So how have you been able to do it with your day-to-day job, then with the cloud training, with assignments and the project you have to build? So just walk us through how you have actually been able to do this.
So, I finish from work by 3:30, get back home by 4. So I get to like do personal stuff. Then by 6, I'm already set to like learn something, like go back to the videos,
Mm,
try to redo some of the project on my own and see how it goes. So it's been a bit stressful, but we can't just keep the project hanging and say, oh, I'll come back to it, I'll come back to it, and just leave it
mm,
hanging and forget and move on.
mm,
So,
mm, mm. Okay, I get that. I get that. Okay, so this like maybe the final question. So, based on your experience with the program so far, can you comfortably say that individuals without a tech background can learn cloud engineering with the digital bootcamp? Is it possible if they don't have
def-
a computer science background?
definitely, 100%.
Why? Why is it possible? How can somebody, you mentioned Kubernetes, Ansible, Linux, like all those big words that then you now mention Python. Like, how now? How is it possible
it's
to learn
it's
those things?
it's it's possible. First, you have to be like dedicated to the weekend classes. You have to listen in, even though you don't like um follow through with the projects, because I know that some of us are maybe working on that weekend, but you have to go back. Definitely have
Mm,
to go back. Practice, follow with the videos, practice. Uh, because you get to hear stuff for the first time that day, like on the lesson, you get to hear, oh, this is this. Then you go back when you are practicing, like, oh, okay, if I do it like this, how is it going to
mm,
turn out? And if you keep practicing, get to see that, oh, okay, this thing is actually easy to do.
mm,
So
mm,
that's it.
mm, mm. Okay, I said that was going to be the last question, but I just remembered two more. So, have you had cause to take advantage of the teaching assistants support? Valentine, have you reached out to him on a couple of occasions, and how has been the help, if you
Yeah,
have actually?
I've been. I reached out to Valentine, and he has been amazing. I had an issue about some installation, and he really helped me with it. So he has been good.
What about the career coaching class? I hope you're not among those who don't attend career coaching.
No, I do attend.
Eh?
I do
You attend.
attend.
Finally, I found someone that attends because many of our students just feel, oh, once I just know the technical things,
Yeah.
the technical, but we also tell them, and I kept asking, have you been applying? So even though you are undergoing the training, and we also believe that when students start to apply, because people like Bumi, Mary, Valentine, some of these guys, while the training was going on, they had started their job process, right? And by the time they were done, a few months after they finished their training, then they got their job. So we just always advise that, yeah, of course, we are not in a hurry. People should do things at their pace, but you just have that experience. That's always that. You just have that experience. Okay, so this is how it's called demystifying that labor market. It's just demystified, right? So the way cloud has been demystified now, that, oh, before you came into the program, when you hear Kubernetes, Linux, that one first, that Linux will look like Arabic. You know, when you first of all
Yes.
start, everything just right. But later, you know that there's not inside this thing now. This Kubernetes, when you hearing the word Kubernetes, it just look like something that is Kubernetes, but you know, so that same way, the labor market too, just when you are looking at those job application, just a job description is looking like must do this, must have this, must that. But I can tell you for a free that when you get into the workplace, and I say this from experience with hundreds of our students, you realize that many of those things they wrote there, they don't actually use them in the workplace,
Yeah.
right? So I always advise students to just apply, even when they are not ready to get the job, but you just see how this thing looks like, and you realize that there's no mystery to this thing, right? So, so how's the career coaching been really like with Joshua? He actually works with he's a cloud solutions architect at the moment, and he works with AWS, right? So no, I think he works with BP at
Sure.
the moment, but he's done, yeah, he has done AWS, he has worked with AWS, he has a lot of experience. I don't even, that's why I struggle to remember the current company he's working with. So how's the career coaching classes been?
Yeah, the career coaching class has been amazing. Joshua is amazing. Like he actually puts us through what we need and what the recruiters are going to ask, like
Mm,
the way we should put our CV. Like the
mm,
last class, I think I asked him a question if our current experience we should put it, and he was like, "Yeah, you should put your current experience, matter what,
mm,
but there's a way you structure it so that
mm,
it won't be like you're too how do I put it? Like we shouldn't undersell ourselves
mm,
yet."
mm, mm,
So yeah, he
mm.
has been amazing.
Yeah. So thanks a lot, Rabia, too. Thank you for your time tonight, and wishing you great success. I know by the time next time I'll be hearing from you, it will be your testimonial of how you have gotten £100,000 per annum job, right? And how you'll be
Yes, so
sending your tithes to us. Yeah.
yes, so
Yeah, so it's nice having you on this call. Yeah, my regards to the family, right, and
all
to
right,
everyone.
thank you. Thank
So
you.
just hold on. Let me reclaim the hosts so that, yeah, thank you. Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
time. So I think I'll bring
You
in
too.
Abid. Yeah, Abid. I think Abid should be here.